Hey everyone, so I wanted to do a quick tag video, and it's about music, so that's why it's going up on my music YouTube. Sorry for my hair, I know it's like a wreck, it's in a messy ponytail, but anyway, okay. Questions are, do you have an iPod or MP3 player? I do not. I use my phone as an MP3 player because, you know, it takes music too. Can you play an instrument? Yes, I play the piano. I'm not like brilliant at it. I'm still learning about it. But yeah, I can play some songs on the piano and I'm still learning. So, do you have an all-time favorite CD? I don't have an all-time favorite CD. I mean, I have like a handful of favorites, but not like one that's like all-time, you know, favorite. But one of my favorites is Christina Aguilera's album Stripped. That's an amazing album. I can't deny it. Like, amazing. And Demi Lovato's album, I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's called Skyscraper, isn't it? I'm not sure, but like the songs off that album are amazing. But yeah, that's probably my top two favorites. What's your favorite band/singer? I don't have like an all-time favorite of either. But it says if you don't have any in particular, can you name some of the singers that you listen to mostly? Right now, mostly I listen to Taylor Swift, Demi Lovato, Justin Bieber, yeah, people like that. Like, a little bit Christina Aguilera, not so much anymore, but a little bit. Yeah, people like that. So, how long have you been into music? Since I was 3. Favorite song? Probably Over the Rainbow by Judy Garland, because that song and myself have so much history. My mom used to sing it to me when I was pregnant in her belly. My grandma used to sing it to me when I was younger. She is the first one who taught me how to sing it, my grandmother, when I was like 3 and in a high chair, which is when I first started to love music. So she would have me sing it for her friends and everything like that. But do you have a song with anybody that means something to you? I have in the past, but those people are no longer in my life, not so much like they were anyway. I currently have a boyfriend, but we don't have a song yet, so we'll have to pick something out. Have you ever performed in front of an audience? Yes, I have, quite a few times. I was in 3 or 4 different talent shows in school. I've sang in front of people at my house, like my dad's friends and my grandmother's friends, and like I said a minute ago, I used to sing for my grandmother's friends when I was little. But probably the best place I've ever sang is a few nursing homes. One time with my church, I went Christmas caroling with them in nursing homes to cheer everybody up, and that was one thing. And then later on, my grandmother actually ended up in a nursing home for a while because she had broken her hip. And I was there from visiting hours, from the time they started to the time they ended. And one time, because my grandmother's also a piano player, she played the piano and I sang for a room full of elders. And even though it wasn't their style of music, like old time, you know, 30s, 40s thing, it was more like Kelly Clarkson. I think I remember singing a Kelly Clarkson song. They all seemed to enjoy it just because it was something entertaining, and that touched my heart, and that made me love music even more. So that's probably the best place I've ever sang for people. But yeah, I have sang for audiences. Favorite album cover? Don't really have a favorite album cover. But, yeah. Have you ever written a song? If so, was it for anyone? I've written many songs, 20 or 30, but I've only released about 4. And one I wrote, well, actually, one I actually just came up with on the spot, like it was more like a freestyle thing. And it came up for my cat Oliver, who disappeared. He just kind of ran away, I guess, or got picked up. And missed him like crazy because that cat was like my own son. So I wrote one about him, which was called I'll Never Forget You. And I'll actually sing a little bit of it for you. I'll never forget you, yeah. You were always there when I was crying. You've been there for me, even though I felt like dying. Stuff like that. Then I wrote another song, which was about my ex, and it was called Fade to Gray, which was kind of like, it was kind of a breakup song, but it wasn't so much like, oh, you left me, we're broken up thing. No, it was just kind of like, you promised you'd always be there for me, and then you just kind of left, and yeah. Then another song I wrote was kind of just like people standing together, like unity and things like that. That's what that was about. Just things like that. You can find them all on this YouTube. So I even have a playlist called My Originals, so they're all there. If you could sing with any artist, who would it be and why? Probably Demi Lovato, because not only does she have somewhat of a similar voice range as me, I mean, hers is so much better, but yeah. But I love what she stands for, and she's been through a lot in her life, and she's had a lot of rough times and rough moments, and I have too. We both suffered with, you know, well, she actually had a full-blown eating disorder, but I was on the verge of having one, and we both went through bullying and being called fat growing up, and we're both huge advocates for anti-bullying. So it wouldn't be so much because of her musical ability, which is amazing, but it would be just because of the kind of person she is. I would love to work with her someday. Plus, she's so beautiful. Like, wow. Why is music so important to you? Because I can explain anything and everything in music, and I just love it. Like, I was just born loving it. A big reason, though, is also because my grandmother was a singer. She actually tried to sing opera, but she could never learn the language, you know, so she couldn't fully be, like, she couldn't do it to her full potential because of that. And she was also a piano player, which is a lot of the reason why piano playing is so important to me. She's the one who taught me how to sing, and she helped me get started on piano. But yeah, there's many reasons why music's so important to me, but those are the biggest reasons. What's your main goal in music? My main goal in music is to just relate to people and just try to make a difference in people's lives, even if it's not like hundreds of thousands of people, even if I only touch one person and I make a difference in one person's life just by a song that I write or the way I sing something. That's what my goal is in music, but that's not only what my goal is in music, that's what my goal is in life, period. I just want to touch someone and relate to someone and you know, let someone know that, you know, you're not the only person that's going through things like this. There are other people out there, remain strong, things like that. And the last thing is to show us some of your CD collection. I don't have a lot of CDs because CDs are going out of style, but I do have some old ones, and I've had them for quite a few. I dropped one. I've had them for quite a few years, though. But I still love these CDs, so I'll show you a few of what I found. I used to have so many more, but like I said, CDs are going out of style. I actually, let me get the first one out. I have Ashley Tisdale's CD, her first CD, and her sophomore CD. A lot of you might be like, why Ashley Tisdale? Because, you know, she's not like the best singer in the world. She's not the best actress. This girl is, I'm very proud of her. Because when I first saw her on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, she played Maddie. I was like 15. I'm like, that girl is going places, like other than this show. You know, I didn't even know she sang before. But I just knew, just by looking at her, she's going places. She's got something. She's beautiful. She's cute. She's funny. You know, she's a good actress. Then a year later, High School Musical came out. Then High School Musical 2, High School Musical 3. Between 1 and 2, this CD came out. Then between 2 and 3, this CD came out. And now she's just done so much, and I just love her. I can't really. Plus, the woman is gorgeous. Look at that. guys, quit trolling. But no, seriously. I just love her. I don't know. Anyway, moving on to the best of the CD section before I run out of time. Rebecca Lynn Howard. This CD is like 10 years old, and I've had it that whole time. 10 years I've had this CD. She did a cover of Softly and Tenderly, which is a hymn, on this CD, and I loved it. I loved it. But the original song that I fell in love with on this CD was Forgive. And it's amazing. If you look up Rebecca Lynn Howard, Forgive, you'll love that country song. She's country, by the way. Don't laugh. I got this when I was 14 years old. But the Cheetah Girls. I love Disney, and I love music, and I love pop music. So put them all together, bam, that's what you get. And I love their music. It might be cheesy, it might be kid related, but they're talented singers. They're beautiful. I love them. So I loved them more so when I was younger, but I still love them. Again, don't laugh. Jonas Brothers. I used to have the biggest crush on Joe, but I also really liked their music. I remember when the year 3000 came out. I think that's what it was called. Yeah, year 3000. Their song, their very first, hit single. Every time it would play on Disney Channel, I'd be like, oh my God! Like I was a big fan of it. It's like 14-year-old girls with Justin Bieber nowadays. That's how I was with the Jonas Brothers when they first came out. So, and I still do like their music. Britney Spears Circus. Britney Spears, I can't help but like her. She's beautiful. She's not the greatest singer known to man, but she is talented in her own right. And she has a whole lot of good songs. Like on this CD, she has Circus, Womanizer, Out From Under. They're all amazing songs. I love her. I don't care what other people say. Carrie Underwood. This isn't an actual CD. This is something that came out right after she won Idol. It was just 2 songs, her 2 winning songs. But I listened to this CD over and over and over and over and over and over again. I used to have her first CD. I don't know what happened to it, but this is her sophomore album. And this song is amazing. Will of the World, the track number 13, I love that song. Like, Carrie Underwood is amazing. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's hands down my favorite country singer. And then, of course, what aspiring singer does not have at least one JoJo CD? She is phenomenal. This girl, at 13 years old, had a voice of a 25-year-old. Like, that's how advanced her vocals are and were. And her writing ability, the songs she comes out with, even her acting, they're all really good. This is a triple threat right here. She's beautiful, she sings, she acts. Like, triple threat. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I did this video because I wanted you guys to get a little bit more of an idea of what kind of musician I am, why I'm a musician, and things like that. I just wanted you all to get to know me a little bit better. I wish I had looked a little bit better, but, I mean, what are you going to do? But yeah, I really appreciate all the support I get from you guys. Like, I know I don't have 10,000 subscribers and 4 million video views, but it's not about that to me. It's just the fact that I have a handful of people who support me and believe in me, and that means the world to me. Like I said earlier, if I don't impress, or if I don't connect with 100,000 people, but I do connect with one, that would be amazing. And that would fulfill my musical purpose. And I have done that. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop, but that's amazing. And thank you guys so much. I love you all. And the next couple of weeks might get a little slow on music videos, even the next couple of months, but bear with me. I will not let you guys go completely. Thanks again. I'm running out of time, so I got to end this video. Have a good weekend. I love you all. Stay safe. Keep supporting. And, yeah, I love you guys. All right. Bye.